Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends as part of the Urban Legends Battle Pack. We've got Daredevil and the Punisher. Two really cool figures I've wanted to review for quite some time. I thought I would save it until I finished watching Season 2 of Daredevil. There will be some not really big spoilers, especially not in terms of plot, but if you haven't seen any of it and you really want to check out Daredevil Season 2, I'll try and give you a heads up before I spoil anything. I'm not going to give away any plot details. I think most people know that Season 2 involves Daredevil, obviously the Punisher, Elektra, and also the Black Sky, which I won't go too much into. But what I do want to say is that is a seriously good TV show. If you're a Marvel fan, you need to check out Daredevil Season 2. I haven't watched Season 1 yet. I do want to go back and watch it just to see the Kingpin. He's only in a couple of episodes of, or might even be the one episode. No, it's two of of Season 2. But the Kingpin in that, or Wilson Fisk, is excellent. That is incredible. I wish I had have known he was that good of an actor and that good of a villain. Otherwise, I would have got into Season 1 a long time ago. In terms of these two figures, they're both really cool figures. They are quite old. They are part of the Marvel Toy Biz figures, which are the same scale as the modern Marvel Select ones. Obviously a lot shorter than the Diamond Select figures that we get, but at the same time, their articulation and things is a little bit funny. We'll start by taking a look at Daredevil, because I'm going to compare Punisher to some of my other Punisher figures. In terms of the TV show, Season 2, I think his suit is excellent. This one reminds me a lot of the Ben Affleck Daredevil costume, which, of course, everyone knows that movie did not do too well. The first time I saw Daredevil was actually in the Spider-Man animated series from the 90s, one of the best TV shows of all time. There's something about the 90s. You had Batman the animated series, Spider-Man the animated series, you had X-Men, you had all these great cartoon shows that were just absolutely excellent. So I'm very lucky to have grown up. Beast Wars, Transformers, all good stuff that kids don't get these days. Taking a look at the face, I think it looks really well, very sinister, very nice. The Devil of Hell's Kitchen, of course. Moving down, you've got the Daredevil logo. This is a really articulated figure, but the joints over time have just gotten really, really loose. Taking a look on the back, there's not a great deal of detail. It is a very much comic book faced Daredevil figure, which reminds me, if you haven't checked out the latest series of Daredevil comics, I believe it's 2015, was when issue 1 came out, but the rest of them have been 2016. It's actually a really good comic. I encourage you to check that out. Daredevil never really did anything for me. I didn't mind him in the Spider-Man series, but he never appealed to me, especially with the Ben Affleck Batman. And I don't know, something about this Marvel TV show, I got into watching it from the Punisher, but it's got me onto Daredevil. I actually really like it, so they've done a great job there. In terms of accessories, he comes with his trademark nunchucks. They're kind of cool, not a lot of detail or anything on them, but it's nice that they gave you those as an accessory. He does have a little pouch that you can stick them in, which does the job. It's there. Now, articulation-wise on this guy, he's got a ball-jointed head, a swivel neck, which does feel a little weird, if I'm honest. He's got ball-jointed arms, double bend in the elbow, swivel in the forearm. He's got a swivel in the wrist, swivel in the fingers, the ab ball joint, swivel waist, swivel legs, swivel in the thigh, double bend at the knee, swivel in the shin, and then swivel in the ankle and swivel in the toe. So a ridiculous amount of articulation, which was always one of the good things about the Toy Biz figures. It's just a shame over time it's become so loose and disjointed that it does hurt the figure a little bit. So now that we've checked out Daredevil, we'll take a look at the Punisher. I've got him here with the movie line Punisher figure from the 2004 instant classic. As you can see, two very different renditions of the Punisher. One is a very accurate comic book style version, and the other, I guess, is an accurate one from the TV show. Both are great figures. Both are well worth picking up. We'll start by taking a look at the face on this guy. Yeah, that is a pretty nasty looking face. I really hope, especially with the new Punisher Daredevil crossover comic and the standalone Punisher series that's coming out this year, I really hope they give us an updated Frank Castle from Daredevil. That would be excellent. That's a figure I would want to jump on. Taking a look, I love the skull logo. I think that looks excellent. And the utility belt as well, painted. I think that's just such a cool design for a comic book character. He comes with a soft goods cloak, which is quite nice. Not as nice as the like leathery feeling one that we got on the movie figure, but still pretty good. Taking a look on the back, there's not a ton of detail or anything like that. You can take the jacket off, but there's not a lot there. It's just a lot of black. In terms of articulation, he's got a ball jointed head. He's got a swivel in the waist. He's got ball jointed arms, ball jointed elbows, which is quite a weird thing to have. Swivel in the forearm, swivel in the wrist, swivel in the figures, much the same as the Daredevil figure. He's got a weird kind of, it's what you see now with the current DC collectibles figures, and that's the weird hip joint where it's like it moves up and down, and then it's a hinge kind of leg movement. Swivel in the upper thigh, double bend in the knee, swivel in the boot, swivel in the ankle, and swivel in the feet. So a ton of movement and articulation, which is really nice to see. But a cool looking figure. Again, a very different Punisher, but quite a nice one. Now, once again, this is kind of an older set, but you do get some great display pieces. And that, of course, is you get this cathedral-looking backdrop, which is really nice, nicely detailed. You get an Urban Legends display stand for both Daredevil and the Punisher. It's not that great. I mean, it is okay. The metal work on it is kind of nice. I would have preferred something that linked in with the cathedral backdrop. I think that would have gone down a lot nicer. The Punisher, in terms of accessories, comes with a bazooka and a knife. I kind of wish he came with his trademark machine gun. That would be really awesome. Unfortunately, he did not. But a really cool set. If you can find these guys, I think it's well worth picking up. There have been some great Daredevil and Punisher figures released. I was lucky enough to get this in a set quite a while ago. If you get a chance, check out the Netflix exclusive Daredevil TV show. Absolutely amazing, and the new comic series is pretty decent as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this review on the Marvel Urban Legends Battle Pack with Daredevil and the Punisher.